Do not move to San Clemente for these 4 reasons. I'm going to share with you the top 4 reasons that San Clemente may not be for you. I'm Holly McCann, local realtor, lived here 10 years, and I'm going to share with you my insider secrets from a local that lives here. Make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos. Number 1, getting to it. We don't have seasons here. We don't have fall color, spring tulips coming up, white Christmas. We don't have all those changes. It's kind of like a mild summer all the time here. I would say a typical summer day is usually 75 degrees, sunshine. We have about 300 days of sun a year here. In the winter, it's about 60 to 65 degrees. So the variance in our temperatures is not very vast. If you like to bundle up for freezing cold in the winter, you gotta find it elsewhere. Number 2, if you're into a big city life, you're not gonna find that here. We definitely have a small town vibe. We are a beach town or a surf town. And even though our population is almost 70,000 people, we don't have big towering office buildings or big residential towers. The tallest building you might see, maybe 3 stories. Almost everything in town is 2 stories at the most. We have, in my opinion, a nice variety of shops and restaurants, bars if you're into that, and really good retail here, but it's definitely not a big city feel. I personally love it. It is the ideal place for me, but if you need that big city with horns honking and big towers, this is not where you're gonna find it. Number 3, if you have to work in Los Angeles or even San Diego, which some people do, we are right in the middle between those 2 big cities. The commute could be not very fun. In no traffic, it's about 1 hour drive to either of those cities, but in traffic, it could be an hour and a half to 2 hours, which can be not that pleasant. But that being said, I have talked to 3 people recently where they do travel to LA, usually 2 days a week for their jobs, and they get to work remotely the other days, and it's so worth it to them. They value living here by the beach in this laid back lifestyle where we have no traffic here in town, and for them, it's totally the ideal situation. Some people can't handle that, so just consider that. And number 4, my last reason is if you love a big nightlife, you're not gonna find that in San Clemente. There are some bars and they are open till late at night, like probably 2 or 3 a.m. However, you're not gonna find a lot of that. The town really starts to shut down at about 9 p.m. A lot of the restaurants stop serving probably by 9 p.m. If you wanna get seated, you gotta get seated by then. So if you want a big nightlife, you're not gonna find that in San Clemente. You are gonna find a really friendly small town atmosphere and vibe, and it's really pretty enjoyable if that's what you're into. So keep that in mind. If you want big city, big nightlife, seasons, and you gotta be near the city to work, we might not be the right town for you. But if you're okay with all that, you might find that you love it so much and it feels like paradise. I often tell people it feels like vacation all the time here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.